When you think about Meghan, as I've often said here on the show, you have to have the ego, the size no doubt of California. You see, what I find fascinating is when you watch the video, say the one with Billie Eilish, and you think, she's sort of talking as if she's found a chum, somebody, oh gosh, I can't quite believe that they've sent me all this free product. Of course, we know Meghan loves a freebie because in her short time inside Kensington Palace, she liked nothing but freebies, right? And when you think about it also, clearly they're all in the same agency. As I said to you before, this wouldn't have been very difficult for Meghan Markle to get those freebies. Not difficult in the slightest. But moving forward, here as ever, is where the story gets really interesting for me, because Meghan's ego certainly is not dented by all the onslaught of the negativity. And as the day approaches for the 4th of March release of her, well, you guys have been waiting for it. You remember that in the video. Well, apparently, she wants a request. Let me explain. Hi, good to see you this morning. Thank you so much for your time. I know it's still raining here, but I'm in a nice corner. And by the way, thank you for asking about my cold. Is it getting better? It is. I have to be honest, it is. But it's all about just relaxing, isn't it? Hot toddies, falling asleep. Don't be, I'm not, when people say, I'd drop off anywhere. Yeah, do you know what I mean? You need 10 minutes, don't you, just to come round. And the thing is, as I said to you the other day, I blame waiting around for public transport, windy corners, cold, freezing bus stops, and suddenly by the time you get on the bus, you can barely walk, can you? Because you're stiff, You're like, gosh, By the time you have to get off, suddenly you think, not again. And I think that's where we get all the germs. Of course, all the invaders don't help, coughing all over the buses and spreading certain germs that we've never heard of. The ones I'm talking about, chums. Absolutely. No manners. These people don't seem to know what a handkerchief is, I feel like Kitty from Victoria Wood, ready to tell them off. It's a bit like Meghan Markle, as you can imagine. No sense of reality whatsoever, right, chums? I just don't understand why she cannot get to grips with the world that she's now living in. A D-list actress who married rich and, of course, has got enough money, some might suggest, to live comfortably for the rest of her life. And you might think that she should be at least grateful, But oh no, Meghan's never truly grateful, you see, because the world owes her, And I blame partly her father, Thomas Markle, for spoiling her so much, I don't think the mother would have done. Clearly, she wasn't around that much to do that. But the other side of it is that Meghan truly believes everything is owed to her. Now, here's where I always find these stories fascinating, because an excellent source tells me that Meghan has been in touch with the people from the royal website, that is the royal family website, right? One of the most visited websites in the world. I've told you before, prestigious just to be on there, just to have your picture on there. You get found out in the search engines and the analytics, all of the things that mean nothing to me, but maybe to you they do, But on the other side of the coin, a prestigious thing nonetheless. Meghan, though, wants hers updating, and she wants it updating to say exactly what she's achieved. Because, it says something about her being an actress and something else, I can't quite remember. I lost interest reading, to be honest. And what Meghan now wants is her charitable works notifying, and also the fact that now she's become an influencer, brand ambassador, and the fact that she's a Netflix TV star. I kid you not, as ever, we have to say allegedly. Apparently she wrote to the people that put the royal website together, or, update it, but they are looking into it, apparently not speedily enough for the Markle. So she's accelerated this by writing, no doubt in calligraphy, to His Majesty the King. I'm sure he'll stop everything and I must get on with that, Stop the world, I want to get off, as Anthony Newley famously said. Let's get this corrected. Meghan's spoken. As I said, the fact that she's on the website should be enough. And what has that to do with the British monarchy? Most people would like her and Harry totally wiped off. They don't work for the monarchy, they're just family members. Do they need to be recognised? Many people suggest not. Would you want a plug for Netflix and the other stuff on there? Over to you. But as ever, what Meghan wants, Meghan thinks she should get. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.